Welcome to 180 Turnaround Day 3. If you've been watching these, you realize that I have changed again the name and the duration of the challenge that I'm on. I know to some this seems fickle, but it helps me when I get bogged down to get creative and start new. I've talked so many times about the Bible says that though the righteous fall 7 times, they get up every time. And it's not how many times you fall that matters, it's how many times you get up. And if you always get up one more time than you fall, then whether you fell 7 times or 7 million times, you're okay because you got back up. So I found myself struggling. So my way to get back up was to rethink things a little bit, pray a little bit, ponder a little bit. And Daddy and I agreed that it would be positive for me to bring back from the past an emphasis on memorization and meditation, combine that with this current fitness focus of my body, and truly get into total fitness, spirit, soul, and body. So I'm memorizing Psalm 23. Today would be verse 3, so I'll jump back on here later and see what I can quote. And also, I'm doing a little talking about those, writing about those in my daily blog, refiretoinspire.com. So Psalm 23 is the focus this week, and we'll just roll from there. So as I mentioned, Psalm 23, the first 3 verses are the focus so far. I'm reading right now from the New King James Version. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. While I prefer to memorize and meditate from the New King James Version, I love some of the modern translations, especially the Passion Translation. So I want to read that as well. Yahweh is my best friend and my shepherd. I always have more than enough. He offers a resting place for me in luxurious love. His tracks take me on an oasis of peace near the quiet brook of bliss. That's where he restores and revives my life. He opens before me the right path and leads me along in his footsteps of righteousness so that I can bring honor to his name. So here we go with the first 3 verses of Psalm 103. Got my little cheat sheets here. I shouldn't need them, but just in case, as I'm memorizing these verses. Psalm 103, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Verse 2. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. Verse 3, he restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Now, I have to admit, I've kind of got a little advantage with Psalm 23 because while I've never memorized it before, I've heard it so many times in my life. So it's a little easier than some of the other Psalms that I may be memorizing after this. I want you to ponder Psalm 23. Let it make a difference in your life. Realize just how good our Good Shepherd really is.